Versatile Mage. Chapter 153 The Sudden Battle Scorpion. Dafu was tricked. This is going to be a bit troublesome, the summoner student Zheng Bingshao remarked. The student with the very long face laughed. Isn't that even better? Eliminating one would leave the remaining 5 of us to fight for the beast refinement blood. Big brother, we still have 6 people. Did a magic teacher teach you math? Zheng Bingshao wondered aloud. Is there even a need to include him? He doesn't even dare to summon his summoned beast. Longface glanced at Mo Fan, who seemed to be an outcast. A couple of days ago, their teacher, Jiang Yunming, had asked everyone to summon their beasts for an evaluation. Mo Fan's spirit wolf was still sleeping, and so naturally it wasn't summoned. Additionally, Mo Fan wasn't in the same dormitory as the other 6 students, and so he became the one who didn't fit in with the group. Don't say that. No matter what, the 7 of us belong to the same element. Furthermore, Jiang Yunming also said if we don't accumulate wins against 100 people, then he will give the beast refinement blood to those from other elements. That would mean a big loss for us, Zheng Bingshao reminded him. The number of wins, that was just a statement for the summoner students. Right now, they were essentially fighting all of the elements in the school by themselves. Mr. Jiang Yunming had very high demands for them. It wasn't about being able to win against all of the elemental students in the school, but they had to defeat at least 100 challenges. This would mean each of them would have to win against an average of 15 or so students of other elements. The first one to go out, Dafu, seemed to be on the losing side. From how Zheng Bingshao saw it, reaching 100 wins would be a relatively difficult task. Don't worry about it. If you guys can't reach the quota, then I will single-handedly take care of it. The long-faced student declared with a devious smile as his Dongbei accent came out. Wang Liting, you sure know how to bullshit. Dafu was standing in the middle of the arena with astonishment on his face. Although he was astonished, he did not panic. Instead, he looked at the delicate man who was rubbing his nose as he said with ridicule, "It seems like all of your energy was spent on this little trick. Did you not know that an insect-type beast's vision is already bad to begin with?" Just when Dafu finished speaking, the white-armored battle scorpion emitted an angry sound. It ferociously pulled its front legs out of the rock shield. It did not need to use its blinded eyes to locate its objective. The white-armored battle scorpion ferociously swept in the small student's direction. The student's face suddenly turned white. He hadn't expected that this white-armored battle scorpion would still be able to accurately judge his location despite losing its vision. Pooh! The student's chest was struck by the white-armored battle scorpion as he was sent flying, blood spurting out like a fountain. He flew a bit more than 10 meters away. His entire being was completely knocked out. His face turned as white as paper. Soon enough, the light element teacher, Gu Han, entered the arena and quickly removed the unconscious student to get treated. His student had instantly fallen unconscious, the blood in his mouth continuously bubbling forth. "Miss Ruan Ya, please take care of him." Gu Han put his student down as he indifferently spoke to the woman next to him wearing a white uniform. "You should have gone and protected him. This wound is not light." Ruan Ya helplessly shook her head. "I don't want to waste my magic energy unless it's a life-threatening situation." As Dafu watched the wounded student being dragged off the arena, he laughed even more splendidly than before. "Have a taste of my lightning strike," the blue-haired student yelled out, his face filled with rage. He didn't stand too far away as he lifted his arm. The lightning that curled like a snake began to float above his head. Under his command, all of the lightning imprints frantically whipped toward the white-armored battle scorpion, the dazzling purple radiance shining brightly. "You fool, your lightning is nothing." Dafu cursed at him. The lightning scars lashed the carapace of the white-armored battle scorpion. The lightning arc was continuously transmitting through the skin, and then directly passed into the bone marrow. This caused great damage as well as paralysis to the vast majority of the creatures. However, this time, The lightning whip was hitting the white carapace of the white armored battle scorpion. Scorches appeared on its armor, but its effect was unable to reach the muscles of the white armored battle scorpion. The white armored battle scorpion didn't even slow down. It took a step with its back legs while the lightning prince was still electrocuting its body as it rammed into the blue-haired caster. "Fuck off," Hai Dafu shouted. The scorpion's triangular hammer of a head collided with the blue-haired man, and he was directly sent flying. No one knew when Mr. Gu Han appeared in front of the blue-haired student, and he quietly dragged the lightning student away to the healing instructor. "There's only you two left." Hai Dafu coldly swept his gaze past the other two guys. The two guys clenched their teeth as they cowered. Unfortunately, their spells were clearly of no use against the battle scorpion with its armor. The wind element student could perhaps rely on his agile body movement to evade the relatively slow white armored battle scorpion. However, Hai Dafu was in no rush to command his summoned beast to attack. He quietly waited until the other party's magic energy depleted. At last, the wind student surrendered. After he easily defeated 4 people, Hai Dafu's dominating performance immediately caused the challengers in the line to hesitate. However, the Pearl Institute was not lacking in those who dared to fight, and so another 5 students quickly leapt up on the stage. The 5 students had learned from the earlier match. The group arrangement this time was clearly much better than last. Water element was responsible for protection, the wind continuously distracted it, and fire constantly scorched it. This battle lasted for a bit of time. However, they were unable to stand up against the ferocious white armored battle scorpion in the end. When the third challenger team came, Hai Dafu's white armored battle scorpion's combat prowess had distinctly weakened. It no longer had that dominance it had in the beginning. Hai Dafu clenched his teeth as he wiped the floor with the group of 6 people. When it reached the 4th round, the white armored battle scorpion was finally no longer able to withstand the waves of attack as it was defeated by a fire element girl and sent back to the dimensional space. Hai Dafu was unable to accept it. In his previous school, he was able to defeat 40 or 50 people without a problem. Who would have thought that he could only get rid of 15 people at Pearl Institute? With that score, he might not be able to obtain the beast refinement blood. "Your turn." Long-faced Wang Liting glanced at the relatively short and skinny man. The short and skinny man quickly shook his head. "I'm really bad. I don't even know if I can last a round." "Don't worry, even if you can't defeat a single one of them, I will make up for it. I just want to know the numbers." "How about letting Mo Fan go first?" the short and skinny guy said to Mo Fan. "My summoned beast is heavily injured. I'll rely on you guys to make up the numbers." Mo Fan didn't try to hide it as he directly declared the situation. "I knew you were just a waste," Wang Liting sneered. Mo Fan wasn't angry, but he silently took note of this hostility as he considered how he'd return that slap in the future. "If you're that good, then you go. Stop bullshitting. Do you want to bet that I can use lightning to directly destroy you? You're really pampering." Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.